don't be a politician, because I think you're a straight talker, right? You keep telling me you're a straight talker. I think my sister is her husband's property. Do you regret saying it like that?
I understand that with my newfound fame, perhaps it could be phrased differently. However, I still believe that a woman is given to the man in marriage. That's what I believe.
Yeah, but not as
The controversial influencer Andrew Tate has been accused of putting a gun in a woman's face. In court documents seen by BBC News, 4 women are suing the self-proclaimed misogynist in the High Court, accusing him of rape or assault. Mr Tate denies all the women's claims, saying they are untrue and a pack of lies. Lucy Manning reports.
Love him or hate him. Andrew Tate broke the internet, but what if I told you the media needed him to be the villain? This isn't about liking or hating Tate, and this is about breaking down how the media really works and how they control what you think. Let me show you the playbook.
The Matrix has attacked me.
He's called himself the king of toxic masculinity, but now controversial influencer Andrew Tate has been arrested in Romania. Here is everything you need to know. Raised in Luton, Andrew Tate was a professional kickboxer. He was cast in Big Brother in 2016, but was ejected from the house after a video emerged of him appearing to attack a woman with a belt, something he denies. Tate started to gain notoriety for his controversial and misogynistic posts on social media, once suggesting women bear some responsibility for being raped. He has denied holding misogynistic views, but has also described himself as the king of toxic masculinity. His view...
Right-wing influencer Andrew Tate landing in Florida today by private jet, setting off a swirl of questions about why Romanian officials permitted he and his brother Tristan to leave the country where they're facing sex trafficking charges.
I think my brother and I are largely misunderstood. We've yet to be convicted of any crime in our lives ever.
Romanian officials today confirming travel restrictions preventing the brothers from leaving were lifted, but the case against them remains ongoing. They deny any wrongdoing.
Andrew Tate has been accused of pointing a gun at a woman's face before saying, "You're going to do as I say, or there'll be hell to pay," according to documents submitted to the High Court. 4 women claim Tate used sexual violence against them between 2013 and 2015, including accounts of rape, violent assault and coercive control. Tate has denied the claims in a response submitted by his lawyers, describing them as fabrication and a pack of lies.
The media doesn't care about truth. They care about clicks, outrage, and money. Andrew Tate gave them controversy on a silver platter. News outlets like CNN, BBC, and Vice clipped his wildest moments, not the full story. Why? Because viral controversy equals sign viral profits.
Is there any specific belief system you follow?
I'm glad you asked that, because when they attacked me, when the Matrix attacked me, they said that I purport misogyny and I believe in chauvinistic principles and all this absolute garbage. And when they said that about me, I understood it's very important that I create a list and explain to the world exactly what I believe. So without looking unprofessional, I've written it down. I would like to actually say I've written 41 tenets of thing I believe in. And if you hear any that you disagree
41 tenets.
41 tenets.
Interesting.
If you disagree with any of them, I would love to hear feedback on any of them. So these are the 41 things I believe in most. And before I read out this framework, it doesn't matter if you are a Muslim, a Christian. It doesn't matter if you're black or white, weak or strong. I think if any man lives true to these tenets, they're going to have a fantastic relationship with life. And also they're going to be a good force and good influence for people around them. And I think that all in all, they're going to enjoy their experience, their human experience, and the people close to them will also enjoy their presence. So that's what this is about. These are the 41 things I believe in. So here we go. I believe that men have the divine imperative to become as capable, powerful, and competent as possible in this life. I reserve my human right to hold my own beliefs and practice them as I see fit and allow other people the same right to believe and act as they wish. I prefer loving, rewarding, consensual relationships with beautiful, positive, and virtuous women. I believe men and women are different and that each has their own unique and important strengths and abilities. I believe men have the sacred duty to protect and provide for the important people in their lives. I believe men have the sacred duty to protect the innocence and sanctity of their children. It's being unapologetically masculine and saying, yeah, I'm a big, successful man and I can afford all this stuff and this is who I am and I've worked my ass off and this is what I have and I'm not sorry about it and I'm dedicated and I'm hardworking and no, I'm not. I don't feel like I should have to cower or hide or apologize to the world for any of these things. And I think that's the reason why a lot of men find affinity in my message. And you're right. Baseline masculinity is being attacked and women women naturally don't find it attractive to find a man who's not that way anyway. But baseline masculinity is being attacked because they want you absolutely not dependent on the government, so that the government can decide whether you eat that day. And I don't want to be a pessimist, but I still think in many ways, almost with technological advances, it's going to be very difficult to resist. I think it's actually scary. I don't know how the world's going to be in 100 years from now, but I don't know if there's going to be much freedom left. I don't,
If you pay
I don't know
attention,
about
you'll
you.
start to learn that money is everywhere. Every building is owned. These are skyscrapers, bro. Billions. Every apartment nowadays is a million. You drive down a street in London, you're driving past trillions of dollars. There's money everywhere. It's all around us. When I was broke, I thought that the world was broke. I thought that there was no money. And then I got rich and realized that I was completely and utterly wrong. There's so much money. It's everywhere. If I go to try and buy a plane or a jet, they're always sold out. My yacht is a fucking 6-year waiting list. I want a Bugatti, they launch it, the email comes to my email address, 2 minutes later, gone. Like, there's so much money. If I want a diamond watch, or $1 million watch, or $1 million Rolex, you can't get this stuff. There is so much money out there. Once you get to a certain echelon, you realize there's money fucking everywhere. So there's plenty of money in the world. People with no money are just not very good at taking it. So you need to start paying attention. It's the first thing. Second thing is network.
This is what they won't show you, unless it gets views without context. That doesn't go viral because it doesn't cause outrage. But this?
And there's a long line. An Audi with tinted windows pulls up. These 3 big black guys get out, push it straight in front of the whole line, go straight up to the front, cut in front of 5 people, and start ordering. My girl goes to me, "We've been waiting here ages." I said, "Shut the fuck up." Shut the fuck up. She goes, "You're just going to let them push in?" I said, "Shut the fuck up." So I made her be quiet, right?
But this will go viral every time. Andrew Tate used the media's game against them. While they tried to cancel him, he gained millions of followers. The media got paid off your outrage. Tate got paid off your attention. And you got played. At the end of the day, this was never just about Andrew Tate. It's about how the media controls narratives, uses controversy for profit, and decides who's the villain. The truth is always deeper than a headline. And here at Unfiltered Nation, we're breaking it all down. Raw, real, and uncut. If you like this video and want more content exposing the truth, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.